Hello, Beatles fans. In this video, I'm going to talk about what if Capitol Records have made the albums after Revolver different than they actually were. If you don't know, well, in America and in England there's like 12 Beatles albums, 13 if you count Yellow Submarine. Um, to complete Beat Me all the way to Abbey Road, well, Let It Be released last, but it was recorded first. So yeah, we have 12 albums in England. But here in America, um, the albums are different, especially with the earlier albums and the middle albums like Rubber Soul was different, and then there's an album called Yesterday and Today, and there's Revolver, and there's so many different albums. Their track listing are different, and the songs were in different order, in different places. Like three songs were from Revolver in Yesterday and Today, and then four songs from Rubber Soul replaced with a couple of songs from Help, and then those four songs were in Yesterday and Today, so they had it that way. Well, what I want to talk about here is that what if Sgt. Pepper, what if Magical Mystery Tour, what if the White Album, Abbey Road, Let It Be, what if those albums were different in the States? What if you could only have the limit to 12 songs? For Sgt. Pepper and Magical Mystery Tour, this is easy. So yeah, the first eight songs from Sgt. Pepper, Cuddle Song, all the way to With and You Without You. And then after that, instead of going to When I'm 64 and Love You Rita and Good Morning, you go to Strawberry Field and Penny Lane, which were on Magical Mystery Tour. And then go to the Reprised and the Day in the Life. And then Magical Mystery Tour, even though, okay, so Magical Mystery Tour, the way it is, it's actually the American album, but it was viewed as canon by the Beatles themselves. And so in this alternate universe, it would be Magical Mystery Tour all the way down to Hello Goodbye. Then they go to When I'm 64, Love You Rita, and Good Morning. And then Baby You're a Rich Man, All You Need Is Love. So both have 12 songs. And I think this is actually a really good balance. And if this would be real, I believe that this version of Sgt. Pepper and Magical Mystery Tour, of course, would be seen as canon. I mean, George Martin himself wanted Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane on Sgt. Pepper and regretted not putting it on the album. I could totally understand that. And next up is the White Album. Okay, so the White Album decided to make up like three different albums off of it. So a Gray Album, and then White Album, and then Black Album. It's just made up albums. Um, and then Let It Be and Abbey Road. We'll get to that in a bit. Well, the Yellow Submarine, this is on account of the album, with half of it is orchestration, and then it's four original songs and two from previous albums. Well, for this one, I decided to do those four on the Grey album. I decided to open up with Rocky Raccoon, Overgy Overga, Wild Honey Pie, Bungalow Bill, and then go Only a Northern Song all together now. Hey Bulldog, it's all too much. So those four from the Yellow Submarine EP. Then we began to go to Piggies, Don't Pass Me By, Why Don't We Do It in the Road, and then we ended with the infamous Revolution 9. I thought might have well listed as number 9 in the US album. I thought it would be kind of funny. Figure would be good. It would make sense for a lot of people can just turn it off after Why Don't We Do It in the Road. I figure a lot of people would do that if that were a real album. Anyway, let's talk about the White Album. Well, this was easy. Well, probably the most popular, best songs. I'm assuming that would make the single version of the White Album here in America. Jack and Your Star, Dear Putin, Glass Onion, While My Carter's New Weeps, Happiness is a Warm Gun, Martha My Dear, I'm So Tired, Blackbird, and then I picked the two heaviest songs from the second disc, Your Blues and Helter Skelter, and then it off with I Will and Julia. So, very solid album. Would probably be seen as probably the best album here in the States. And then I'll go with the Black Album, which basically similar to just two of the White Album. Starts off with Birthday, then Mother Nature's Son, then Everybody Gets Up in the High except for Me and My Monkey, Sexy Lady, Long. And then I try to pick two songs from Let It Be. And Across the Universe and For You Blue, I feel like those two songs would have fit this. And then Revolution 1, Honey Pie, Strawberry Couple, Cry Baby Crying, and Good Night. So yeah, very similar to the second disc. Kind of like, doing it kind of in a way like Rubber Soul here in the States. And then next up, Let It Be. I started off with Two of Us, then Dig a Pony, Hide Me Mine, Let It Be. I decided to remove the other two songs that revolve around Let It Be, the title song. Just take those out, don't need them. And then the fourth song from Abbey Road, which would be Maxwell Silverhammer, Oh Darling, Octopus Garden, and Because. I figured I picked those in it. And then I got a feeling one after 909, Long and Winding Road, and then end stop with Get Back. So very similar to the UK one. And then Abbey Road, it's all to come together, of course. And then George Harrison song, something. And then I Want You So Heavy, and then Here Comes the Sun. Solid fourth song. And then I include the entire midway, but You're Never Giving Your Money all the way to the end. But decided to kick out Her Majesty, which I will explain in a bit. But yeah, that shows you all 12 songs, please. And then here in the States, we do have an album called Hey Jude, which is basically a compilation album. It's just had 3 songs from like the White Album section, 3 from the Let It Be section. I decided to throw in Inner Light and then throw in You Know My Name, look up the number. So the correct list in here is instead of a Hard Date Night, oh not Hard Date Night, Can't Buy Me Love, then I should have known better, which are from Hard Date Night. Decided to just leave those on that. They have that on the UK, the US one. Um, we should take those out and then start off with Paperback Writer, Rain, then go Inner Light, Lady Madonna, Revolution, Hey Jude, then Old Brown Shoe, Don't Let Me Down, Ballad of John and Yoko, and then You Know My Name, it's a really weird song. And then Her Majesty off of Abbey Road, try to throw that for closing track. But yeah, so that's it. I'll put all the list of the track listing of all 8 of those albums that I've come up with down below. Yeah, well, feel free to look at that. This is just a hypothetical. What if Capitol decided to release the album differently here in the States with Sgt. Pepper all the way to Happy Go Let It Be, This is just a what if video. It's just for fun, and I decided to like put all the track listing together just to see what would have happened in the alternate timeline. I think Sgt. Pepper Metal Mystery Tour probably would have been done the best. Thinking about it, but yeah, this is actually a really cool idea. Thanks for watching. Feel free to list your own whatever down below. I'll be happy to see it. It'd be cool to read about. It'd be cool to discuss, but I don't see anybody discussing this. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.